Welcome class to Speedrun School. I'm going to show you how to run Oblivion 80% on PC. You're going to want to limit your frame rate to 60 FPS and show it on screen for runs. And you can do that with TDT, or if you have an on-screen display, you can record it with OBS or whatever capture software you have and it works, that's fine. And you're going to want to make sure your difficulty is at the lowest setting. And controls, these you can have them, of course, whatever you prefer, but some of them are weird, like activate is normally space and jump is E, so I switch them. And let's see, this one, activate and quick load I have on these little side buttons on my mouse, just so I don't have to move my hand across the keyboard to press them when I have to. It's a bit faster to do it with my thumb. So if you have those, they help a little. And cast on the scroll wheel. That's just in case I don't have a finger available to press Q. There's not too much fireball shooting in any percent though, so it's, it doesn't really matter too much, but it's what I'm used to for no out of bounds. But and you can also do this run on the Steam version of the game, but I'm using 1.0. You'll probably see that when I go to the main menu, but it's the same on both versions. So we'll go to the main menu. We'll make a new start save. So yeah, there it is, 1.0.228. That's for other categories. You don't need that. You don't need a down patch for any percent. You just do the run. Also want to make sure you don't have any mods, but vanilla version of the game. So there's that cutscene that you can skip with escape, and you want to make sure you pick the red guard for his adrenaline rush, and you're gonna have to name him something. You can make him look like whatever you want, that's fine. And before you start, you can press caps lock just to turn on always run, so you're not moving really slow right as you start. So and don't move, and don't move your mouse, don't move around or anything. Just pause immediately and then make your start save, and you'll start from this every time unless you decide to make a new one. So, and just unpause and wait, and this will pop up, and this is when you start. So when you click this, that's when you start the timer. And so before you start, you can hold W just so you start moving immediately as you start the timer. So you're gonna hold W and then start, and then you're gonna press F3 to open your spells. So just like that. And then you're gonna hotkey these. Just hold the number that you want to hotkey to, and then click on it. So I'll do flare on 1 and adrenaline rush on 2, and make sure you do this one second so that it's equipped when you close the menu. So, and you're gonna close it with tab. So you close it with tab, and then you flick your mouse to the left facing this wall and quick save, and then flick it back to the right and get in this chair. And then once you're in the chair, you want to wait till you're like sitting down, otherwise it won't let you save. So you get in the chair, and then you make a hard save here. With the menu, you don't make a quick save, otherwise that'll ruin the other quick save that you have. And then close this with escape, and then quick load, and then hold W and cast as it's quick loading. You have a very short amount of time to do that, but you'll get used to that. So you cast, and then you run into this like little corner here. There's this thing that stops you. This is what you want to get stuck on right here. And then I made a quick save there. So as you're running against this wall, after you quick save, you quit to the main menu, and then you can press down, enter, enter. You can do that really fast, and hold W during this loading screen, and you go through. And then most times you just want to assume that you're going to go through, and if it doesn't work, then try again and just keep trying until you get it. And then you're going to go this way. You're you're gonna look in this direction, and there'll be this black square here, this rectangle thing. And you want to put that in the corner, the top left corner of your screen as you're falling. And I got the bad spawn here. There's 2 places it can spawn you. So the stairs is like 1 second slower than being spawned like right here. So if you get this spot, you can, I always just assume that I'm gonna get it and I hold W and A, so I go this direction as soon as I come in. But if you get the stairs, you're gonna lose just a second. You can keep going. It's not too bad. But you want to jump into here and look at this line and quick save. Just look at that dark line that's going down the screen. And try to clip out. Yep. And then you want to like, as you're falling, about like right before it teleports you, you want to look down and like to the left where this goblin is gonna be. So you're looking at the goblin when you spawn. So, yep, and then just take his stuff and go through. And for this, I hold A, so I go to this wall and then back just a tiny bit, and then turn around and hold W and D, and I get stuck in this corner. And you can do that quite fast. And I just look in this general direction. Some people look at the little dots, but I just basically just flick my mouse this way and quick save. And here's what I use the little side buttons on my mouse for. I open the door with the little side button on my mouse. I don't have to press E or move my hand or anything. And then the other one to quick load while I'm holding W and D. And hopefully you go through. If you don't, you just try again. This was the least consistent clip out of all of them. So it might take like 20 tries, it might take 1 try. There we go, I got it. So right before you go up, you want to turn around and face east, so you're facing the door. It's just a tiny little optimization, but it saves a little bit of time if you can react fast. Yep. And I'm gonna make a quick save here. So as soon as you spawn and click that pop-up away, you're gonna press E and escape on this door at the same time. Yeah, it didn't work. So this is what we do. We reload and try it again. And keep doing it until it works. There. So you hear the door open and the menu will pop up. You're going to click load and load the save you made in the chair. This is saddle storage. So this chair is in the right coordinates for like to be outside of the map in this next cell that this door leads to. So we get teleported. Basically, it's coordinate storage. We call it saddle storage because it worked first with horses. And then we found out it works with chairs too. So you spawn right here on the edge of the map. And you're going to hold W and D and turn around. And just jump off this ledge here. And then you can cast Adrenaline Rush because you have it again. You made that save before you cast it, so you have it again now. And just follow where I'm going. Jump over this pit. Equip your fireball for later, for about like 10 seconds later. And I want to make a quick save in front of here for safety. Just in case I mess it up, I have to do it again. So, you want to come this way. You want to kill this guy. And then run this way, pull your fists out. Gonna punch the Emperor 6 times. And I got lucky, he was in the front. Actually, I think it's a little bit luckier if Glenroy's in the front, actually, but he's in the back. But he can be here, or there. And back is the worst spot since you have to go all the way up to hit him. But after you aggro them, you want to make sure Glenroy's following you. Let's see. Yep. And Glenroy is the one without the shield, and you want him to be right here, and you want to yield to him. And to do that, you just right-click and press E. So.
I'll let you live this.
And then, you know, sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes he says his line right as you yield to him. Sometimes you have to wait a second. And he'll open this door. You just kill the guy behind it. As soon as you hear like the door click sound, you can just shoot through the door, so you don't have to wait for it to open. And you want to run up.
It's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassin.
You want to kill these guys as fast as you can. You want to run right here in front of the stairs and wait an hour.
They count.
And then I have a scroll wheel clicker. I can press control and scroll on it. Clicks every little tick on the scroll wheel. That's for no out of bounds basically, but it can make a little bit of difference in this category. If you can click fast, you know, that's fine, but having that bind as it's allowed, you can do that. And you want to click Steed, and you want to hold S during this. So hold S, pick Steed, and you'll escape, and it automatically switches your spell back to healing. So you want to make sure you switch it back to Fireball, and then try to shoot the Emperor. So Fireball, and then shoot him. Make sure they're both running after you, and run off this ledge. And then pull your fists out, and you can, if you pull your fists out and block, you can actually shoot your spells faster, and that's helpful here. And there's going to be 3 guys, they're going to be running, so they're going to be hard to hit. So excuse my NAAM if I have it. Nope. Sometimes I miss. And you want to get, so Glenroy's first. That's kind of lucky, I guess. So you want to get Glenroy about right here in this spot, and then you're going to yield to the Emperor so he starts talking immediately. Because you just saved his dialogue for later, for here. And then Glenroy is standing in that spot. Immediately run for this door as fast as you can. And actually, I should have split there, and I should have split on that door earlier. But you can just watch a run to see where to split. So you wanna jump on this like little thing here, and then run this way, and then go in this corner. Quick save. Clip out. And you want to look this direction and look down, and hopefully you'll be looking right at it, right at this thing. And then making a quick save just for safety. I see. Okay, and you're gonna load the chair save again, do a saddle storage, and this time hold S and D, and then go up the stairs and cast Adrenaline Rush yet again. And actually, you should do that right as you load in, so you get the most out of it. Just exit sewer, mash F4, and click on this compass, come down, go to temple, and hold W, and that was the sewer. And then as soon as you get to this like white thing here, you want to jump. Hopefully you go over like that, and then get in this corner, and then hold W during this and just clip through. And around the edge of the door, you gotta get kinda close to it. You'll probably be going this direction, getting farther away from it, so just turn as you go through, so like that. But don't turn too early, otherwise you won't make it through. You just want to go through and then turn. And then you'll be looking at the edge of this. You just go through. And then you don't have to move, just turn around and look at the door and exit. And just run along this white thing. A little step. And notice I did that quick turn around there. You can actually open the wait timer as soon as you go through this door, because this cell was already loaded, so you don't need to wait for a loading screen. Like, you can press T to open the wait timer during like the fade in, so just press E and then T really fast. Wow, that was actually quick. That was before it even, well, I'm impressed. But you want to drag it to 24, because normally it should be on 1. You can't put it to 24 before you start the run. It has to be on 1. So drag it to 24 and then wait, and it should automatically go down to 1 when Martin wants to talk to you. But as soon as you see it jump down, you can press T, and then spam E,
We're too late.
and walk forward to talk to Martin as fast as possible. And then run where the marker was showing you, so right here. And wait for the pop-up to come up. Yeah, you have to wait for this. And then as soon as you close it, wait 1 more hour.
I do
Spam E to talk to Martin, and time. That's the run. So, and when you finish a run, make sure you restart the game to do another. Otherwise, Martin won't show up, or it'll crash. I think I forgot what happens because I haven't done it in a while. But you do want to make sure you restart the game after every run, after every finished run. But time, like more specifically, time stops when the camera stops zooming out on Martin. That's when time stops, and then he'll run in and do this fancy little cutscene. But yeah, that's the run. And you know, you can have a little bit of fun after the run. Type in enable player controls. Oh yeah, I did forget to split on like every split, but if you want to see where to split in the run, you can just watch a run to see where they split. But yeah, that's about it. Happy speed running.